The quick draw board game Pictionary was published in 1985 by Angel Games Inc., created by Robert Angel and graphic designs by Gary Everson. A quick draw charade inspired board game is established. Played at home, parties, or any time you just want to have fun became a staple in childhood. Charades is a parlor game or party game. A person can act out a word or phrase in order to create the entire phrase. A group of players will then guess what the actor is acting out. The actors in the game use no spoken words during gameplay. Created in the 18th century and popularized in France, charades was an entertaining game. Various ways were created to play the game, such as literacy charades and acting charades. Literacy charades was a form of written riddles. Forms of written riddles appeared in books, magazines, newspapers, and on the fans of young ladies flirting at events in the 18th century. In the 19th century, acting was embraced and created in France. Acting inspired acting charades, a new form of charades. The rules of charades can vary. Charades sparked the idea of Pictionary. Played in teams of two, one person is the artist and the other is the guesser. The player must guess the phrase or the word that is being drawn by the artist. The team will choose the artist and who will draw first. The artist will rotate with each word or phrase drawn. A deck of cards is provided with subjects, such as people, animals, place, object, or action. Difficult or in all play draw. A timer is provided to allow the same amount for all teams. The artist will use a large sketch pad and draw a given word or phrase. If the guesser can answer correctly, the team will roll the dice and move their game piece. The object of the game is to be the first team to reach the last square on the game board. Pictionary is a collectible game with different editions. The first edition was made in France by Tonka Toys, first distributed in 1987. Pictionary games are collected and found in early childhood museums today. The second edition of Pictionary was created and released soon after in 1987. Pictionary was so successful that a variety of editions followed, starting with Parties Pictionary and followed up with Zombie Pictionary, Singapore Pictionary, Family Pictionary, Simpsons Pictionary, Bible Pictionary, Hip Jeans, Armed Forces, Holiday, Juniors, and these are just the names of a few versions. Today, Pictionary is available on mobile phones. A staple in game board history can now be played anywhere and with anyone online. The first version of mobile Pictionary was released by Google Play Store. This brings new life to a classic party game brought to mobile phones.